Okay, good morning. It's Alexa, what's the date?
It's Sunday the 3rd of November.
Thank you. So there we have it. So there we have it. It's Sunday the 3rd of November. We went shopping today and my weight, I've just caught myself in the mirror and I look like a really fat dude and I don't like it. So when I get like this, normally what I do is I do something drastic, and what happens, I then make myself ill. So all I'm going to do this time, I've every now and then touched on this. When I did the fruitarian thing, I lost loads and loads and loads of weight and I ate like an absolute pig. It was amazing. I then looked at calorie density, and on there they're saying that there's foods that are, you know, veggies and stuff are roughly 100 calories per pound. And a pound is about 453 grams if you wanted to know. Cool. So I've done a little chart of all the foods that I can eat. So the 100 calories per pound, and most of the veggies are about 300 calories per pound. So I should be able to eat those by the bucket load. Every now and then I've done it a bit before and it's worked, and then I've just gone off it. Well, this time I'm going to stick with it, and what I'm going to do is record that journey. Exactly how I'm doing it all, I'm kind of going to feel my way a little bit, so I'll have to go with that. But let's do the weigh in, okay, so you know exactly where I am, and I know exactly where I am too, because this time, my friend, I am doing it. So I've also been down the gym a lot. So the irony is, I've been exercising a lot and I've got heavier and heavier and heavier. One of my students, I teach people to sing, one of my students was saying that actually, don't worry about the weight gain deal, it's alright, it'll come off. Well, it's it went up to 1410 a while back, and it's come down very slowly, and it's settled around 14.82, 14.84. So 14.8, it's still around that sort of weight bracket. I'm 5'9", 5'8.5", 5'9" tall. Cool. So that's it. What do I look like? Here you go. Alright, so this is what I look like. Cool. So you can see I've got my belly. Yeah. You can see from the gym, I've got a bit more muscle and stuff. But I caught myself in the mirror. It's all hanging out, that's it, natural. Cool. Okay, so let's see what happens, shall we? So that was day one, so I haven't actually started eating the way I want to eat. Yesterday we had some bad foods. I mean, it's still all vegan, but it's not good for you. Alright, so I'm going to clean it all out, yeah. We'll see how we go. I'll give you an update later. Alright, that was day one. See ya. What was the date again, Ma?
4th of November.
Thanks. It's the 4th of November. I'm going to do our quick weigh-in. See where we're at. So this is after one whole day of eating. It was probably about 4 pounds of food. So I ate 3 times, and each time I ate until I was absolutely full. And have I lost weight after 24 hours? Well, take a look for yourself. Wow, check that out. 14 stone 6.2. So I've dropped loads since yesterday. So I was 14 stone 8 yesterday. I'm 14 stone 6.2 today. The only thing I would say, so I ate until I was absolutely stuffed. It was a really nice feeling. 3 meals. First meal was 1.5 pounds of food. I think I ate about 3.5 to 4 pounds of food yesterday. I was really quite worried about it. I think, I mean, a lot of food. It was a really nice feeling. Felt absolutely full, satiated, I think is the word people use. My wife hates it. But I definitely felt like that. Felt very comfortable, very happily full. But like I say, in the back of my mind, I was thinking, am I going to lose weight? I just smashed it and lost some good weight. So I'll do the same again today. And we'll see what happens tomorrow. Catch you later. Okay, so you saw the weigh-in this morning. What I'm going to do is I'm going to eat pretty well much exactly like I did yesterday. So you can see the amount of food that I ate. Because it was huge amounts. Other thing, went for a swim this morning, 30 minutes, had plenty of energy. So the energy levels haven't dropped. And you know what? The clarity and calmness that I feel from eating this way is far better than the one that you do when you exercise like an absolute nutter. You know, and you feel that, oh, I feel good. If you just eat right, you feel good. And you feel that lovely full stomach. So how much food do I eat? Get a gander at that. So we've got mushrooms in there. I think it was about 90 grams of mushrooms, 280 grams of, oh, can you see? Yeah. So there's the mushrooms, 90 grams of mushrooms, 284 grams of pointed lettuce. And here's the size of the sweet potato. Cool. And it's about 480 grams of sweet potato. You can see it all under there. What I'm going to do to that is add water to it, and then I'll show you how I make my sauce. Alright, so the water I'm going to add is 150 grams. So let's get a I need to just get a cup. Alright, let's see if I can do this. And you know what, I'm going to put you down. Yeah, like that. So you need 150 grams of water in this. And then what I do to make a sauce, you'd have to wait, wouldn't you? 150 grams. There you go. And that's it. That's my Instant Pot. Now, I did this for 4 minutes yesterday. And 4 minutes was just the sweet potato was just a little too soggy, and the cabbage was also a little bit too soggy. I like mine with a little bit more crunch. So today we're going to go manual, and we're going to go for 3 whole earth minutes. Of course, that's the cooking time. That's it. That's it. Vent closed. I love Instant Pots, as you can see. I've got another one there. So there you go. It's cooked. 6 minutes ago, because I had some stuff to do. So I think it was about 15 minutes, something like that. Now where I've left it for about 6 minutes, it may be soggy after all. But hey, either way, it's still absolutely delish. So this is a lot of food, y'all. And now you're going to see what I do to it to make it super yummy. There's a lemon from yesterday. Super nice, that's right. Okay, so we got the lemon. Just waiting for that to go down. Let's get something to get it out with. Alright, so here we go. So remember, we put 150 ml of water in there as well. There it is, y'all. Oh, the alarm might go off. We got our fire alarm is playing up big style, y'all. Anyways, all right. So let me pop you down for a sec. I'm gonna open the window. I mean, our fire alarm is going off because of steam. What's that all about? Anyway, there it is. Get that out. Bottom of the reel. All right. So you see, it's wilted down a lot. Alright, so what I'm going to do, slop a load of that out onto a plate. So you can get a real look, a real appreciation for how much food It actually is. Boom. That's a standard size plate right there. So I ate all of this for breakfast yesterday, and I was, come here you, and I was thinking, oh mate, you can't eat that much food. Oh, you're steaming up. You can't eat that much food and lose weight. But I was thinking, it's all about the calories. It's all about the calories. Just keep going. It'll be all right. And it was. For a while you feel stuffed, and then you feel great. Yeah, because it's easy food to digest and stuff, I suppose. It goes through really well. Okay, so look. See, I got some sweet tatey in there and shrooms and stuff. What I'm going to do is mash that up with the liquid that's in there. Dee-dee-dee. And you could make it complicated, but I'm not. Look, just mash it up. There we go. Nicely mashed. And then I'm going to add whatever condiments or flavourings, whatever you want. And there you've got a nice mash. Look at that. Mashy sauce to go on top. We're going to put lemon. So you kind of get like a sweet and sour thing going on there. Loads of lemon. And I put in a load of cayenne pepper. Because I like cayenne pepper. Yeah, you can see it there. A bit of cayenne pepper. Some heat. Ooh, maybe that was a little much, but hey ho. Okay, the other thing I like to put in, a bit of nutritional yeast. Cool. The mushrooms I get are the ones from Sainsbury's. This is in the UK, in England. And they're the super mushrooms, so they've got B12 and vitamin D added. So that's super cool. Gonna add some onion granules as well. But of course you can add whatever you like. What you've got is a lovely sweet base from the sweet potato. And you can just add you can add whatever you want to it. Cool. And there we go. Smells delish. Slop some of that on top of me plate. And there we go. I've got something. Now you know what? It may not look amazing, but it tastes great. Alright. Surprised there's not more actually. The last time it felt like a lot more. Okay. Anywho's. That's what the plate looks like. That's my hand, that's the plate. Okay, catch you later. I'm going to eat that. That's my kind of... I think I've messed up my times today. So we'll see how we go. But the most important thing is that I eat until I feel full and really satisfied. You know that really lovely satisfied feeling? That's what I'm going to get from that. Okay, so just so you can see, I just slopped on the last bit. Look. Look at that. So I've eaten half of the other plate and I've just seen it sat there and I was like, shove it in, Dill, shove it in. So I'm just starting to struggle. And that is what's left. So I say that's 1.5 pounds of food. Yeah, which is about 750 grams of food in my stomach. But look, and I will finish that, and you just sit there feeling, oh, so good, so satisfied. I mean, that's absolutely delicious. Who doesn't like sweet potato? And the sweetheart cabbage, as soon as you cook it a little bit, it goes sweet. Who doesn't like that? Sweet with sweet. And I didn't put any soy in there. I didn't need any salt. Bit of lemon juice and the cayenne pepper, and between those two, boom, sweet and sour yumminess. Alright, I'll catch you at the next meal, y'all. Okay, so I thought it would be a good idea that the second I finished eating what you just saw, why not prepare your lunch? So I have done. So that's what we got. We have 400 grams of broccoli. So I've changed it a little bit from yesterday. Yesterday it was 500 grams of sweetheart cabbage. I'm just going to mix it up a bit. Also yesterday I only had white potato, 500 grams of white potato. This time, as you can see, I've got 300 odd grams. What was it? You can see it. Sweet potato was 476 grams. Oh, no. 367 grams of sweet potato and white potato 115 grams. So I'm looking at bulk, really. All these things are under, except for the white potato, all the rest are under 400 calories per pound, which is 453 grams for us Brits. Cool. So as long as it's under that, I'm just sort of tallying up the weights and trying to get in as much bulk as I can. And yesterday I ate for my lunch 1,300 grams of food, which is just over 2 pounds. Cool. So this time, so then we're also having peas in there. But they're not in there yet, they're still in the freezer, but I'll put in 300 grams of peas later. But that's it. And what I'll do is I'll mash that like I did with the sweet potato in the morning and turn it into like a little bit of a sauce to put over the broccoli. I'm only going to steam that for 3 minutes. But there you go. So that's prepped and ready to go. I'm umming and ahhing about putting some cabbage with it, but what I'll do is, if I'm still not feeling, because right now I feel that lovely satiated feeling of full. I feel absolutely full. Not but just nice and content. You know, that lovely contentful feeling that you always want. Well, that's what I had yesterday 3 times. Well, okay, not the third time. The third time I had a big bowl of beans and sweet corn. And the beans were those azuki beans. And I don't know whether I cooked them long enough. They weren't that nice. Okay, so that's it, y'all. And you can see, if you're worried about protein, look, just from those 2 meals, I've hit 77% of what I'm supposed to be doing. Oh, and the protein is 45 grams. So that's just from 2 meals, 45 grams of protein. So what's the big whoop, y'all? You know, so I'm easily going to get 50, 60 grams of protein. I think it's around that for an adult male, just to maintain. Obviously, if you're bodybuilding or something, you need a bit more. But how much more? If I'm wrong on the 40, 50 grams, let me know in the comments below. Alright, I'll catch you later. But I thought that would be helpful, y'all. Prep it. So then the second I'm hungry, all I need to do is bam, in the Instant Pot, 15 minutes later I've got something to eat. What I'll do this time is I'll boil the water, right? So it's even quicker. We'll see just how quick it is. Catch you later.